Well, winter seemed to hold on extra long during April of 2026, and several Manitoba farmers might find themselves waiting for fields to warm up and dry up as the last few days of April come rolling by. Hi, I'm Wendy McDonald, production agronomist for Western Manitoba with Manitoba Pulse and Soybean Growers, and this is what we've been thinking about this week. How to set up our pulse crops for quick germination and emergence success. Utilize 3 important things: a calendar, a soil thermometer, and a seed depth tool. Think F. F for first and F for faba beans. Aim to get faba beans in the ground between mid-April to early May. Faba beans can germinate at soil temperatures between 3 and 5 degrees Celsius. And think F for far. Faba beans can be successfully seeded the deepest of all pulse crops, best between 2 to 3 inches deep. Field peas, ideally you want to plant them late April to early May. And peas can handle cooler conditions, and they begin to germinate around 4 degrees Celsius. But best seed placement for peas, anywhere between 1.5 inches to 2 inches deep. Think S for soybeans and S for sooner than you might think, and S for so many considerations. The calendar date primarily, but the soil temperature, the 24-hour forecast after seeding, and your personal risk for last spring frost date all should be part of the planting timing decision. Manitoba-specific research shows it's best to aim for early to late May soybean seeding, and early seeding dates, even at a variety of soil temperatures, tend to optimize yields. Soybeans can germinate around 8 degrees Celsius, but are quickest to emerge when the seeding day soil temperature is closer to 14 degrees. But don't get them in too deep. Soybean seeding depth should be 3/4 of an inch to 1.75 inches deep. Dry beans, think D for delicate. Best to wait until late May through early June to plant dry beans. They love a warm start. 12 degrees Celsius for dry beans to germinate, but if it's above 15, they'll really pop out of the ground quick. We've heard it said, if you see your dry bean seed twice in 1 week, first below the soil and second germinated and above the soil, that's a great way to start. We want to be extra careful and extra gentle with dry bean seed, so planted 1.25 to 1.5 inches deep. Under a time crunch, decisions get stressful, but nothing does well if it's mudded in. Deciding when to plant each pulse and soybean field? A calendar date helps determine what your best tentative plan might be. Knowing your soil temperature is important, and proper seeding depth is a major key to success. Wishing all farmers a very safe and successful seeding season. I'm Wendy with MPSG, and like always, it's been a pleasure.